Today, we're gonna look at the absolute god-tier games on Steam that you can play for free. These games are better than most paid ones. I am gonna start with my favorite free-to-play co-op game, Supermarket Together, which might just be one of the most ridiculous and fun games you'll ever play. It's a supermarket simulator where you and your friends team up to run a grocery store. But trust me, calling it a simulator doesn't even begin to capture the fun. You'll be racing around restocking shelves, managing checkout lines, and keeping customers happy, or you'll accidentally knock over a display and start an insane chain reaction of mayhem. Either way, it's hilarious. The real fun is in the co-op madness. One moment, you're yelling at your friends to grab the right items, and the next, you're chasing a runaway shopping cart or trying to fix some catastrophe you didn't even see coming. This game's wildly addictive and doesn't take itself too seriously. If you're into games like Overcooked 2, this one's a must-try. Unturned is a must-play if you're into zombies and survival games. It throws you into a post-apocalyptic world where it's all about scavenging, crafting, and surviving. You can team up with others, or if you prefer to go solo, that's totally an option too. Fighting off zombie hordes is just the beginning. You'll need to manage resources, build a base, and defend yourself from both the undead and other players. What I absolutely love about this game is how much freedom it gives you. You can explore different areas, raid bunkers for loot, or work with your friends to build a solid defense. The blocky, minimalist art style might seem simple at first, but there's so much depth to the game. Between the intense zombie fights, survival elements, and the chaotic player interactions, Unturned is one wild ride that you definitely shouldn't miss out on. No More Room in Hell is a solid co-op survival horror game that's perfect for those who enjoy a more methodical, slow-paced take on the genre. Unlike other zombie games where you're constantly running and gunning, this one's all about managing resources, sticking together as a team, and surviving the nerve-wracking tension of an undead apocalypse. You'll spend your time barricading doors, scavenging for supplies, and making your way to objectives while the odds keep getting stacked against you. What I really love about it is the teamwork element. It's all about communication and coordination. The atmosphere is incredibly eerie, and the unpredictable enemy AI only cranks up the intensity. If you're into survival games that aren't about mindless chaos, but instead about careful planning and working together, No More Room in Hell is a fantastic choice. Then we have Marvel Rivals, one of the latest gems on Steam, and if you're into Marvel or just love chaotic superhero action, this one's for you. The game lets you mix and match your favorite characters, so you can do something crazy like team up Spider-Man and Loki to take on Iron Man and Thanos. The battles are explosive, and you get to decide how your dream team takes down rival squads. The gameplay feels fast, fun, and just the right amount of strategic. Pulling off insane combos and seeing your heroes work together never gets old. And the game looks pretty epic, with that comic book style art that really makes every character pop. If you're looking for a superhero game you can dive into with your friends, Marvel Rivals is packed with non-stop action and those unforgettable Marvel moments we all love. Age of Empires series is hands down one of the best RTS games ever, and honestly, I had to include Age of Empires 3 because it's been my favorite since I was a kid. If you've never played it, you're seriously missing out. The game lets you build your empire, manage resources, and lead your armies into battle, and it's just so good. The definitive edition makes everything look super clean with updated graphics, but it still keeps that classic gameplay we all love. You've got different civilizations to play as, cool strategies to figure out, and epic battles that feel insanely satisfying. It's not totally free, but you can try it for free with the trial. So if you've ever been curious about Age of Empires or just want to see what all the hype is about, give it a shot. Trust me, it's worth it. Team Fortress 2 is a true classic and still one of the most entertaining team-based shooters you can play. You get to choose from a cast of unique and hilarious characters, each with their own abilities and style, and dive into chaotic battles with your squad. From sneaking a briefcase past your rivals to defending your base or capturing points, it's all about teamwork and pulling off creative plays. Even after all these years, the game hasn't lost its charm or energy. It's just as fun as ever. What really stands out is how easy it is to jump in and start having fun. The cartoony graphics give it a lighthearted vibe, and the characters are full of personality and humor, keeping things super entertaining. If you're looking for a shooter that's packed with action but still feels casual and fun, Team Fortress 2 is a perfect pick. Next up, we've got Brawlhalla, a super fun and fast-paced brawler that's perfect for anyone looking to throw down in chaotic, platform-style arenas. You can pick from a huge roster of characters and jump right into the action, either solo or teaming up with friends. The goal is simple: knock your opponents off the stage before they can do the same to you. What's awesome about Brawlhalla is how easy it is to get into, but the game still offers plenty of depth. The combo possibilities and variety of characters keep things interesting, so you can keep leveling up your game. If you're a fan of Smash Bros. But want something that's free to play, Brawlhalla is definitely worth checking out. Then we have Enlisted, and this one's for anyone who loves hardcore, realistic military games. It's immersive, gritty, and doesn't pull any punches, which makes it so good. What I love about this one is how it throws you right into massive World War II battles. You can command a squad of soldiers and plan your moves strategically, or just jump straight into the chaos yourself. I mean, the attention to detail is insane. From the weapons to the vehicles, everything feels like you're actually in a war zone. The squad-based mechanics are what really hooked me. You control an entire team, and being able to switch between soldiers on the fly keeps things fresh and lets you adapt to what's happening on the battlefield. The maps are huge, and the battles feel like they actually matter because of how real everything looks and plays. If you're craving a shooter with that perfect balance of realism and fun, Enlisted is one you should absolutely play. Palia is perfect if you're into something cozy and relaxing, like Stardew Valley, but with a little extra charm. It's a life sim MMO where you can kick back, build your dream home, and vibe with friends in a beautiful open world. You'll find yourself fishing, farming, cooking, and even decorating your place, all while exploring a magical village filled with friendly NPCs and heartwarming stories. The game has this warm, welcoming feel that just makes you want to stay in its world. The art style here looks really good, with bright landscapes and vibrant colors that really put you at ease. And the best part is that you can play at your own pace. You can choose to take on the quests, chill with friends, or just wander around taking in the views. If you're looking for a game to unwind with after a long day, Palia is like a cozy blanket you won't want to let go of. Next up, we got Helltaker, a game that doesn't try to wow you with flashy visuals but completely hooks you with its gameplay. It's the kind of game you start just to see what it's about, and then suddenly you're glued to your screen, trying to beat just one more level. Trust me, it's addictive in the best way. The game's a mix of puzzles and a story that's as quirky as it gets. Guy on a mission to assemble a harem of demon girls. Yep, it's as weird and fun as it sounds. Each level is a quick puzzle where every move counts and the difficulty ramps up perfectly to keep you engaged without feeling impossible. What really makes it stand out, though, is the humor and charm of the characters, along with how snappy and fast-paced it all is. If you want something short, fun, and totally unexpected, give Helltaker a shot. Next up, we've got Fallout Shelter, a solid choice if you're into strategy and management games. In this free-to-play gem, you take on the role of the Overseer, managing your very own vault after a nuclear apocalypse. Your goal is to keep the survivors alive and happy by managing essential resources like power, food, and water. Plus, you'll have to defend your vault from raiders and radroaches, making it a mix of survival and strategy. What I love about Fallout Shelter is how easy it is to get hooked. You can build new rooms, assign dwellers to different jobs, and even send them out into the wasteland to gather loot. The lighthearted, cartoony art style makes the post-apocalyptic world feel a little less grim, which adds to the fun. If you're not looking for something action-packed but still want to play a game with plenty of strategy, Fallout Shelter is definitely worth a try. SuperVive is a game that combines two popular genres into one seriously epic experience. It's like if a battle royale and a hero shooter had a baby, lots of action, strategy, and team play. You'll jump into a fast-paced world with unique heroes, each bringing their own set of abilities, and your goal is to be the last one standing. The game keeps you on your toes, whether you're going all in to take out enemies or making strategic moves with your squad. If you're into MOBAs, battle royales, or hero shooters, SuperVive is definitely worth checking out. It brings together the best parts of all these genres, creating a thrilling and intense gameplay experience. Plus, it's free, so you can dive right in without any strings attached. Whether you love fast action, tactical gameplay, or just want to try something fresh, SuperVive has you covered. One Armed Robber is hands down one of the funniest games on this list, and I've had a blast playing it with my friends. It's complete chaos with a totally ridiculous premise that doesn't take itself seriously, making it that much more fun. I mean, trying to pull off a heist with only one arm is as hilarious as it sounds, and trust me, things go wrong in all the best ways. You and your buddies team up to rob places, but with the wobbly controls and unpredictable physics, every plan ends up going hilariously off the rails. You'll be scrambling to grab loot, dodging your own mistakes, or just causing random mayhem, and it never gets old. If you're looking for a game that's guaranteed to make you laugh, this one's a must-play. We Were Here is an amazing co-op puzzle series that's perfect if you love solving mysteries with a friend. The concept is simple but brilliant. Each game drops you and your partner in a creepy, mysterious place, and the only way out is by working together using walkie-talkies. One of you will have to describe cryptic symbols, solve tricky puzzles, or piece together fragmented clues, all while relying on clear, precise communication. Not every game in the series is free, but each one offers fresh puzzles, more intricate environments, and deeper storylines, with the core experience staying the same. Teamwork is everything. Whether you're working on puzzles, exploring spooky environments, or getting completely stumped together, there's always something fun to do. So, if you're after a co-op puzzler that will keep you and a friend entertained for hours, We Were Here is a solid choice. Guild Wars 2 is an MMO that really stands out, especially for those who love a massive world full of adventure and epic stories. It doesn't stick you in the usual grind of most MMOs. Instead, you're thrown into an ever-changing world where your choices actually matter. You can explore stunning landscapes, take on huge world bosses, or dive into intense dungeons with friends, or go solo if you're feeling brave. The combat is super fun and fluid, giving you loads of ways to play with different weapon combos and abilities. What I really love about Guild Wars 2 is how it lets you play the way you want. Whether you're crafting, jumping into PvP, or getting lost in the deep lore, there's always something exciting to do. And the best part is that the free-to-play version gives you tons of content without pushing any pay-to-win stuff at you. If you're looking for an MMO that's easy to jump into but still packed with depth and variety, Guild Wars 2 is definitely one to check out. World of Tanks is the ultimate choice for anyone who's ever wanted to feel the power of a massive, armored tank on the battlefield. You can jump into a variety of tanks from different nations, each with its own strengths and playstyle, whether you're zipping around as a scout or charging in as a heavy hitter. The gameplay is all about strategy and teamwork, knowing when to push forward, when to hold your position, and how to outmaneuver the enemy. What I love most about this game is the intense, action-packed battles that keep you on your toes. The progression system is awesome, letting you upgrade your tanks with better firepower, armor, and speed as you climb the ranks. With so many diverse maps, every match feels fresh and forces you to adapt. If you're into tactical gameplay mixed with some explosive action, World of Tanks is a solid pick. Then we got Deathly Stillness, a dream come true for zombie survival fans looking for an action-packed experience. It's a straightforward third-person shooter where you're dropped into this eerily quiet, post-apocalyptic environment crawling with undead. And when I say crawling, I mean swarming. It's all about mowing down hordes of zombies while trying to stay alive, and honestly, it nails that intense survival vibe. The gameplay is tight and satisfying, with a good mix of stealth and all-out firefights. The graphics are surprisingly detailed and rich for what started as a simple tech demo, with creepy, lifelike zombie models that really spook you out. It's not a story-driven game, but the atmosphere and combat mechanics more than make up for it. So, if you're a fan of zombie games and just want a quick yet intense survival experience, Deathly Stillness totally delivers. Then we have Warframe, which is already super popular among free-to-play shooter fans, and for good reason. This game is all about high-speed action, where you're blasting through missions, pulling off crazy stunts, and teaming up with friends. What makes it so fun is the co-op gameplay. You and up to 3 buddies can take on missions together, whether you're mowing down enemies or tackling different objectives. It's one of those games that keeps things exciting, no matter how many times you jump in. What I love most about Warframe is the way you move. I mean, you're not just running and shooting like every other game. You're sliding around, wall running, and pulling off some ridiculous moves that feel super smooth. Plus, the sheer variety of weapons and abilities means you can customize your playstyle however you like. If you're into fast-paced shooters with endless action and tons of ways to play, Warframe's definitely worth your time. Of course, I had to include Counter-Strike 2. It's a timeless classic that's still going strong. The Counter-Strike series has been a staple of competitive shooters for years, and this updated version takes everything great about the original and makes it even better. And it doesn't take much to start. You can simply jump in anytime and experience those heart-pounding, action-packed matches we've all grown to love. What sets CS2 apart is its simplicity combined with deep, competitive gameplay. Whether you're defusing bombs, rescuing hostages, or outsmarting the enemy team, it's all about raw skill, teamwork, and smart strategies. It's a game that rewards practice and precision, which is probably why it's still a top pick for players everywhere. If you're in the mood for some intense action, either solo or with friends, Counter-Strike 2 is a must-try. Last but not least, we got Tadpole Tales, a game that gives off serious Cuphead vibes, but it's its own thing in the best way. You play as a little tadpole on a mission to clean up a polluted world. It's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up where you swim through beautifully hand-drawn levels, dodging enemies and firing back in this super fluid, fast-paced style. The art style is also quite similar to Cuphead, with everything drawn in a gorgeous, classic cartoon look that makes the game feel alive. The gameplay is tough but fair. You'll need quick reflexes and good timing to make it through each stage. It's short, sweet, and packed with charm, making Tadpole Tales perfect for anyone who loves challenging games with a ton of heart. That brings us to the end of this list, guys. Now, I know there are plenty more awesome free games out there, but these are really, really good. Let me know which game do you think is the best, and also drop any other name that you think deserves to be on this list. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing. It will be a massive help.